Welcome back to the Brown Psych channel. We are now on the part 3 of 3 in this Sleep 101 series. So in part 1, if you haven't watched it already, we talked about the stages of sleep. Dun sa part 2 naman, we talked about the top 10 benefits of sleep. And now, we are going to talk about sleep hygiene. So sleep hygiene is the practice of creating a routine that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. Here are some tips, and they are broken down into 4 parts. So yung unang-una, we're gonna talk about like setting your sleep schedule. Yung pangalawa, we're gonna talk about following a nightly routine. Number 3, we're gonna talk about cultivating daily habits. And then number 4 is how do we optimize your bedroom so you can have the best sleep. So let's dive straight to the first one. Part 1, we're setting your sleep schedule. Paano nga ba? So a routine helps you become accustomed to getting the total amount of sleep required and normalizes sleep as a necessary component of your day. You can set your sleep schedule by doing the following. Unang-una is have a fixed wake-up time. Try to wake up at the same time every day, whether weekday or weekend month, as a fluctuating schedule prevents you from developing a regular sleep pattern. Number 2 is prioritize your sleep. While it may be tempting to put off because of like work, study, socializing, exercise, or productivity, it's still important to prioritize sleep, katulad ng nabanggit natin before. So make every effort to get ready for bed and around your goal bedtime, which you may calculate based on your regular wake-up time. Number 3 naman is make gradual adjustments. So to avoid putting your schedule out of whack, try not to change your sleep routine all at once. Instead, gradually change your plan by no more than an hour or 2 at a time to give yourself time to adjust. And then number 4 is do not overdo it with the naps. Yung mga mahilig matulog dyan sa umaga. So the daytime naps might help regain energy, but it can interfere with nighttime sleep. So ako, ang sinasabi ko sa mga clients ko is try to limit your afternoon naps to the early hours of the day to avoid this. Alright, now we're gonna go to the following a nightly routine. Paano nga ba mag-follow ng nightly routine? How can you get ready for bed so that you can quickly fall asleep, right? Ang unang-una is like keep your routine consistent. The same routine every night, such as putting on your clothes, brushing your teeth, can help you remember when it's your bedtime. So katulad din dito sa amin, like what we do is like we actually shower before bedtime and then put on our pajamas. So that's our nightly routine. Ang number 2 naman is budget 30 minutes to winding down. So utilize anything that helps you relax, such as a calming music, gentle yoga, or reading. But when you read, make sure that you're reading a very boring book, not like a page turner, kasi baka magising ka. And then meditation and yoga also helps. Number 3 is do not use fluorescent lamps or dim your lights. So avoid the bright lights as much as possible since they can prevent the body from producing melatonin, which is a hormone that promotes sleep. And then number 4 is, you already guessed it, unplug from electronics. So include a device-free buffer period before bed between 30 to 60 minutes. Cell phone, tablets, and laptops might emit blue light, which may inhibit the generation of melatonin as well as mental stimulation that is difficult to shut off. So true story, kwentuhan muna kita. I used to bring my cell phone in my bedtime. And guess what happened? I keep on checking it all throughout the night. So ngayon, what we do now at our house is we actually keep all our cell phone charging stations sa kusina, sa kitchen. I still do have my iPad in my bedroom, pero the reason I have my iPad is because like I use my meditation sleep music, which is located in my iPad. That's the only reason I use it. All right, and then the next one is we're gonna test methods of relaxation. So it's frequently simpler to concentrate on relaxing rather than trying to fall asleep. You can get ready for bed using relaxation techniques, including timed breathing, meditation, and mindfulness. And then number 6 is don't toss and turn. So a sound mental connection between lying in bed and sleeping is beneficial. Because of this, before trying to fall asleep again, if after 20 minutes you still can't do so, tumindig ka. You can stretch, read a book, go to your living room, do anything else calming, different bedroom, so that you don't associate your bedroom sa tossing and turning. Kasi nakaka-apekto din yun. And then the next one is, paano tayo mag-cultivate naman ng healthy daily habits? Pag-usapan natin. So a study published in the Journal of Sleep Research found that people who had a regular bedtime and wake-up time were less likely to experience mental health issues. The study also found that people who had a regular sleep schedule were less likely to have a higher body mass index, which is linked to obesity. So having good sleep patterns involves more than your bedtime routines, right? So your circadian rhythms regulates your mood and energy levels. So it's essential to maintain a healthy routine for better mental health and well-being. Ano ba ang kailangan nating gawin? First is get daylight exposure. Not a lot of people know this because when I tell this to my clients, they are often very surprised. Because one of the primary drivers of our circadian rhythms that can promote sound sleep is light, particularly sunlight. Number 2 is be physically active. Ako, pag hindi ako nag-exercise throughout the day or even if I don't do any stretches, medyo nahihirapan akong matulog. So regular exercise has various beneficial effects in the body, including the ability to sleep better at night. Number 3 is do not smoke. Smoking is associated with various sleeping issues because nicotine stimulates the body in a way that prevents its sleep. Number 4 is reduce alcohol consumption. Alcohol may help people fall asleep more quickly, but sleep disruptions later in the night occur once the influence wears off. Did you know that? So it's recommended to limit alcohol intake and avoid it later in the evening. Madaming nagugulat doon kasi they didn't know that. They're like, oh, I'm gonna drink so that I can fall asleep. Pero nadidisrupt yung sleep nila all throughout the night. Anyway, going to number 5 is cut down on caffeine in the afternoon and in the evening. As you know, caffeine is also a stimulant, so avoiding it later in the day can help you stay awake even when you want to sleep. So be cautious if you're drinking coffee to compensate for your lack of sleep as well. Ang number 6 naman is don't dine late, meaning when it's time for bed, eating dinner late, especially if it's a large, filling, or spicy meal, may result in you still digesting. Any meals or snacks eaten before night should generally be lighter. All right, number 7 is restrict in-bed activity. It is essential to exclusively use your bed for sleeping. Alam ko na mahirap for a lot of us. Exclusively for sleeping lang dapat ang bed natin to create mental association between sleep and being in bed. So ibig sabihin, do not bring your laptops, do not bring any work onto your bed. So in the last part of this series is optimize your bedroom. So beyond routines, your sleeping environment is crucial to good sleep hygiene. You want your bedroom to exude tranquility so you can fall asleep more quickly. However, everybody has different ideas of what makes a bedroom inviting. The following advice can help it keep peaceful and free of disruptions. Ano ba ang kailangan nating gawin? So number 1 is have a comfortable mattress and pillow. Utilize best bedding since your bed sheets and blankets, the first items you touch when you climb into bed, is essential to make sure that they are suitable for your needs and preferences. Number 2 is set a cool yet comfortable temperature. Most of the temperature that's recommended sa pagtulog is around 66 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So dito sa amin, we do put it at 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Adjust the temperature to your bedroom to your preferences. And the number 3 is block out the light. Use thick curtains or an eye mask to block off the light. Kung may problema sa ilaw, like minsan like sa street lamp can bother you in your sleep, so use anything to cover that. Number 4 is drown out noise. With earplugs, you can prevent noise from keeping you awake. However, you can also use a white noise machine or a fan to drown out distracting noises kung meron. Here at our house, we actually keep like a meditation music, or we use that sound bath meditation music as a filter out the noise. We don't really have a lot of noise here, but that's what we usually do for our bedtime routine. And then number 5 is try calming scents. So light scents like lavender, kung may essential oil kayo, can help create a peaceful environment that is conducive to sleeping. Alright, so to close this discussion about sleep, this is what I would like you to remember. Almost everyone can benefit from improving their environment and sleeping habits, which is the core concept of sleep hygiene anyway. However, each person will have different preferences for what makes good sleep hygiene. Because of this, it's worthwhile trying out different changes to see which one improves your sleep the most. Better sleep hygiene can be achieved with incremental changes rather than major ones. It's so crucial to understand that enhancing sleep hygiene won't always help with sleeping issues. Better sleep hygiene may help people with severe insomnia or sleep disorders like obstructive sleep apnea, but other therapies are also typically required. In other words, even while it could be advantageous, good sleep hygiene isn't an overall cure-all, right? It's essential to consult a doctor if you're experiencing persistent or severe sleeping issues or daytime tiredness, so they can advise you on the best course of action. If you have other questions about mental health and anxiety or sleep, feel free to comment down below or directly message me on our Instagram or Facebook page. And if this video has been helpful to you or you think someone can benefit from this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video with them. This will also tell YouTube to show this video to others like you. Again, this is Dr. Nat signing off for right now and reminding you that in our Pinoy community, healing is possible for you and me. Maraming salamat po.